Hello everyone, a 30-day challenge presented by me, Tobin Osuski, on behalf of Temple Kinesis. This 30-day challenge is 30 squat clean presses with dumbbells. I will be using 30-pound dumbbells, 30 in each hand. Use whichever weight is appropriate for you and your strength level and your conditioning level. These are my go-to for most exercises. I also have a few other sets available from my previous gym, Temple Kinesis, which you may see me substitute at some point. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I aim to use these 30s for all 30 days. So 30 reps, squat clean, overhead press with 30-pound dumbbells. Take the challenge, reap the benefits forever. Thank you guys for tuning in. So you'll notice for day one that my form is shifting rep to rep because I'm training my muscle memory on this new action that I haven't done in a long time. So you'll see me adjust my form ever so slightly throughout the first day, even the first few days, and then it gets more consistent up through the 30-day program. And I recommend the same for all of you. Go with what feels naturally, but of course, points of performance you want to focus on are keeping your elbows in, don't flare them out too much. When you're rotating the dumbbells up over your head, I do an Arnold press, so I'll rotate them forward or externally rotate the shoulders. And then as you're retracting the weight back down, you internally rotate, keeping your elbow tight in to your chest as much as you can. And of course, with the squat, you want to try to get your hips to break your knee line or at least become parallel with the knees from the hip level. And also, what you'll notice in the first many days is that I broke up the reps. In the beginning, I was doing maybe 15 or 20 in a row and then taking a break for a couple of minutes to let my heart rate recover and then finishing the final 10. By the end, you'll see no break in the editing. I think from day 20 until day 30, I did 30 reps straight without taking a break. And it was just a matter of speed and recovery and, of course, quality of form, which continued to improve through the end. Day one of the 30-day challenge, 30 squat clean and overhead press with dumbbells. 30-day transformation. You see me day one, compare this to day 30. And I'm excited for you to try this. When you do, tag your results in the bottom. Like, subscribe, share to anybody you know that wants a really quick, efficient fitness program. Flying Tobin Osuski here. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. All right, let's speed things up a little bit here. I've done double speed, and as we get further into the video or program, we're going to increase the speed again. But I like to keep it slow so you can see the improvement of form throughout the beginning few days. So for at least the first 5 days, we're gonna go a little bit slower so you can see how my form was not perfect when I started. Like I'd said previously, I haven't done these exercises in many, many years since I owned my gym, long since moving to Costa Rica. So don't worry if your form is not perfect. Again, choose a weight that is going to be reasonable for you to get through 30 repetitions, even with breaks, without hurting yourself. You don't want to strain your shoulder. You don't want to strain your elbows. You don't want to tweak a wrist by cleaning it too quickly and finding some imbalance left to right. So take your time, go slow, and watch the videos. If you record videos of yourself too, don't just watch mine, but review your own and see, laterally left to right, where you might be able to improve or areas that might be a little lacking. For example, I had a severed tricep many years ago after a car accident. So I've always had an imbalance with my left pec and my left side. So I really try to focus my intention on that left side when I'm working out, because it's more automated on the right side and more properly programmed. So that was one of my key points of focus during my workouts. And I highly recommend you do the same. So for the first few days, you're going to see a little slower videos here, but when they start to increase in speed, it's because my efficiency and my quality of repetition and form and mechanics has also increased. So I could speed them up a little bit so these videos aren't 3 hours long, just to give you an idea and see the amount of transformation it occurs. As you'll see, as I get towards 15-20 days, you can see my body start bulking up. I was requiring a lot more protein this month. My last 30-day transformation program was burpees, so it was highly cardio. This one was, although higher reps, it was a strength training exercise. So my muscles were hypertrophying or growing, and that required my body to take in a lot more protein. So I actually lost some of my abs midway, but I gained a lot of bulk. I probably would estimate about 10 to 12 pounds of muscle in a month. And again, that's eating a lot more protein than I usually ate, because my body was calling for it after this type of workout. So that would be something I would recommend you too. Before you start this program, prepare to start consuming more protein, because you're going to be building more muscles hypertrophically, and they're going to require that nutrition. All right. So this is that's Simba saying hello. You'll hear them all over my videos, my dog's here. But this is the end of the first 5 days. And now we get into the increased pace, because I found a foundation of form. Sometimes I'll do 10 days a little slower so you can really see form development, but I felt after my first 5 days, my muscle memory tuned in and I was lifting really consistent. So I decided now it's time to speed things up. So here you go, day 6 all the way day 30, nice and fast. And you'll be able to see a little clip if you pause or if you screenshot. I'll even include a couple of photos on my Facebook page, Tobin Osuski and Temple Kinesis, of my progress development from day 1 to 15 to 20 to 25 to 30, whichever photos I've screenshotted or can get in there, I will do so by command of Simba. And you could do so as well. So you can screenshot the end of the videos right before each day is ending, and you'll be able to see my progress. Let's say every 5 days, if you wanted to do that, you'll be able to see the difference in progress in my body's development. I will highlight and make note of, pay attention to my shoulders, my biceps, my trapezius, so like my neck muscles where the back and shoulders connect to the neck. They got huge compared to the way they were before. Like I've mentioned, my abs kind of disappeared because I had increased calories and I wasn't doing as much general cardio. But towards the end, when I weaned off some of the extra protein and carbs, my abs started coming back in the last few days. So they're always hiding underneath there because they're the supporting muscles to all of these exercises. But with the lack of specific cardio, I wasn't burning as many calories every day, and those calories were being diverted to increasing muscle growth and preventing, soreness. So it was a smart move. I bulked up this month, and this is a great bulk up workout if you want to do it, aligned with, an increase in calories and protein-based calories in your diet. So I would highly recommend this for a good bulk workout. We're just approaching day 10 now. And you'll start to see me, bulking up. I would estimate at about day 15, you're going to see some big changes in my upper body as far as growth and size. And anyway, I hope you have a lot of success and progress if you try this program. The first one was very successful. Many people reached out to me after doing it, and they are really, really satisfied and grateful with their progress that they made in only 30 days by doing an under 5-minute workout. So it is really great on its own, just as a general, get your metabolism going, any of these workouts, but they are super effective when you're already in some type of fitness program and you add this to your warm-up or your cool down, like your cash out. So you just finished your workout, you just finished a run, you just finished your CrossFit class, whatever it might be, and you get into the gym, grab some dumbbells and do 30 of these. It'll take you less than 5 minutes, at the absolute most 10 minutes if you're taking a break every 5 reps and walking around. But it's a great way to cool down. The same thing with the burpees. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to do any of these exercises that I'm sharing, and they will significantly enhance your metabolism, your metabolic rate, your lean muscle mass. And with all of these exercises, flexibility and mobility are integrated as well. So it's a great way to dynamically stretch before or after a more intense workout. So that would be my biggest recommendation for these. Don't just use them as a 30-day program, but implement these exercises into your routines, whether it's as a warm-up or a cool down at the end of your workout to, again, increase blood flow, get your metabolic rate up one last time or in the beginning of a workout, and increase your mobility naturally instead of just doing static stretching. These are great ways to, activate the flexibility of the muscle through an active and dynamic exercise. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in again. As I've said in the beginning of the video, please, in the comments beneath this video, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, comment your progress. I want to know that this is helping people and benefiting other people. It's nice when we get a lot of views and a lot of shares, but I would really love to see comments of people that have invested their time into this program, reap the results, and want to share the results with other people so that, again, we can just increase the amount of influence we have in helping other people. This has never been a thing about money for me. I'm always just trying to provide keys and gems so that people can benefit the rest of their lives. And these 30-day workout transformations, these programs are built intentionally for that. So wherever you are remotely on planet Earth or beyond at some point, you can find 5 square feet of space, very minimal equipment, and get these exercises done and keep yourself at your optimal levels. So thank you again for tuning in. When you finish the workout, share it with all of your friends. Try to help them improve their fitness this year as well, whichever year you find this in. And once again, please like and comment your results below. I'm genuinely interested to hear which progress you made in which directions and how happy you are now. If you're still watching this instructional video of my transformation that will inspire your transformation, then thank you first and foremost. Secondly, I would like to recommend that you visit the links in my bio to find my books on Amazon. Simba encourages you to do so. Many people that have bought them already also do, and the thousands of members of Temple Kinesis over the years have also validated the effectiveness of the content that's in those books. So I have several books up there called the Mindful Manimal series, which is making you into the ultimate living being trained via mindfulness, not just for fitness, of which there is a book, for the physical transformation, the physical awareness and understanding of what we need to know kinesthetically to exist in this world. But I also have one on there for mindful thinking, for mindful living. So we cover psychology, we cover philosophy, and also mindful fueling. So we cover nutrition in many of them. And I say we because I did not imagine up these methods. These are methods that were extracted and lessons from dozens of textbooks I've learned from, tried and true experience over 2 decades of working with thousands of clients, probably tens of thousands of clients if I really calculated it, and also learning from some of the best teachers in the world, not just necessarily fitness instructors, but teachers, everyone from Wim Hof to the Dalai Lama, gurus that I've met in person and spent time with and learned from. I've done courses with everyone from high-level CrossFit coaches, Spartan race coaches, Olympic lifting athletes, pro athletes across the gamut of all array of sports, clinical psychologists, deception coaches, master illusionists, every person of expertise that you could think of. I have worked with them, listened to them, learned from them, trained beneath them, trained side by side with them, collaborated on projects, and included everything that I've learned objectively into these manuals. These are not someone's opinion expressed through a scientific manual. These are just facts laid out in a coherent manner and a progressive manner so that you can go from basic understanding of how the body's mechanics move to advancing into all the biodynamics or biomechanics of sports themselves, and then going even further into the martial arts, both internal and external, pranayamic exercises, yogic exercises, and beyond. So we're taking the human to the mystical and fusing a transmutation of inner awareness through these mindful manimal programs. All right, this is inner and outer alchemy, but with the human. So it's a way to take your current state, and just by understanding the words that are in this book, you will transform yourself into a better, more improved version of yourself automatically. Whether you apply anything that's in the books, it doesn't matter, because your mind has already observed it and absorbed it and started to implement it into your system of consciousness. So you can only benefit by purchasing and reading any of the books from the Mindful Manimal series. So thank you guys for continuing to watch. If you've made it this far and you're doing the video yourself, if you're doing the challenge, the transformation challenge program yourself, you have already made a ton of progress, and I'm proud of you. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. You're almost done. You have a few more days, and it's going to feel great after. I hope that none of you have felt any soreness through this program. I'm not designing things to hurt anybody. That's why they're high repetition, lighter weight, and really focused on mobility and range of motion exercises. I'm trying not to limit range of motion in any way. That's why you'll see top to bottom every muscle in the body being activated and worked so that you can benefit the maximum amount in the minimal amount of time with relatively minimal effort as well. So that's the idea with all these programs. And moving forward, every one of my 30-day programs is going to be something that is meant to, 1, minimize your time investment, and 2, maximize the output or the results that you get from that investment. So thank you once again. Please like, share, subscribe. Go to Amazon, buy our Mindful Manimal books. If you really like the content that's in them, there's always holidays, there's always birthdays. You can always purchase a gift for a friend and they'll love it. I keep the price really low on there, whether you're buying the ebook or you're buying the soft cover. Both are very inexpensive. And thank you for your support. And enjoy the rest of your program. You got 2 days left of watching me. Once again, if you've made it this far, please let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. If you tried the workout, let me know what you thought of the workout. And for the last time, Simba says hello and goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
With us traveling in the world of my creation, what we'll see will defy explanation.
Walking with wizards, I'm a ring with a wizard when I write, conjuring blizzards, man, burning the eyes so bright. Light the night like a night riding right, rhyming tight, grinding, shining, aligning my time and gripping my mic just right, just right. My inner ocean of potions flowing potent. A winner with his heart open, an ex-sinner ready to become chosen, enthroned with a bunch of magical stones bestowed by kings. Behold, a wizard sings, and all along everybody